Yo, what's up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So, this is something that I wanted to do a reaction video on because I noticed I remember I was seeing ads for it on Twitter. Legitimately, I'm speaking. I mean, like I saw ads for this on Twitter, like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, maybe I'll come back at this point. But I was still on like my break, and ultimately decided not to do it in that very moment. So this is several weeks later, and I wanted to take a look at this because I plan on playing this game and making videos out of it with my friends. I have two friends I plan on playing this game with. It is 3-player co-op, so I have the max amount of players. I would have I would have done my best to get a fourth if I needed to, but I don't. But yeah, this is Space Marines 2. Uh, by the way, I know jack shit about Warhammer 40k lore, so, and I don't even know if my friends know anything about it. I'm pretty sure we all just saw this game and it looked cool, and we were like, yeah, let's fucking play this shit together. I gathered us together, more or less. But yeah, this game looks really cool, and I'm hoping that I get a little more insight from this video, I guess. Anyways, let's just get into reacting to it.
Welcome to Space Marine 2, the newest installment in the Warhammer 40,000 franchise.
I know the first one came out like
Brought to you by Saber
back on the
Interactive and
360
Focus
era.
Entertainment. I'm Oliver Hollis-Lake, creative director on the project, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of the game's story, game modes, progression,
Okay.
and a whole lot more, giving you a taste of what's to come when the game releases on September 9th.
Yeah, and then when it comes out, well, I'll have to plan it because I'll probably be going into college physically. So the graphics look really good.
The game's campaign mode allows you to experience this epic story either solo or with up to 3 players in co-op.
Is that a jetpack or just hovering type stuff?
Space Marine 2's story begins a century after the events of the first game.
Okay. Kind of makes sense. Oh no, I was to say kind of makes sense. That's 100 years, not a decade.
Super soldier and hero of the Ultramarines.
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy.
Titus has returned to the Ultramarines,
You're a lieutenant now.
where he is demoted to lieutenant.
Yeah, I don't know who any of these characters are.
No, Captain.
I should probably have played the first one, but I don't know.
On a distant world, he must face one of humanity's most fearsome adversaries, the Tyranids. As you take control of Titus and his fellow battle brothers, Chiron and Gadriel, you'll be thrown into the thick of a war of galactic proportions. Thanks to our unique swarm technology, allowing us to render hundreds of real enemies on screen at the same time.
Kind of like
Seemingly endless waves of crawling, running, and swooping enemies as
World
far
War
as the eye can see.
Z.
You must repel the Tyranid invasion and rid the system of the Xenos threat, battling in the claustrophobic jungles of Kadaku, the majestic planet-spanning metropolis of Avarax, and other epic locations.
These environments
After
look
each
sick.
successful mission, you'll return to the Battle Barge, a space fortress serving as the Ultramarines' orbital headquarters. Here you can gather crucial intel by interacting with onboard personnel, review your next targets, and tailor your loadout to your upcoming mission.
Ooh, there's gonna be like loadouts and shit. Awesome.
Whether you prefer close combat or ranged warfare, the Ultramarines' wide range of equipment offers you an array of devastating weapons and unique special abilities.
Ooh, that's cool.
A balanced approach is certainly wise, since performing a brutal melee finisher replenishes your armor and keeps you in the fight.
There's like proper finishers and shit. That's awesome.
Shred the enemies of humanity with the iconic chainsword, liquefy them with the melter rifle, or crush them with the mighty thunderhammer. How you vanquish the Tyranid invaders is entirely up to you.
Your duty
That's awesome.
is not yet
Operations, okay.
Beyond the story campaign,
I didn't
you'll
know if there was
find
gonna be anything besides the
operations
campaign.
mode. Here, the focus is on cooperation and
Okay.
replayability. Play as one of 6 classes with unique skills and abilities.
the Emperor provides.
Then develop and customize them to make them your own. Whether you prefer the sniper's stealth cloak
Oh,
and
that's
long-range
awesome.
capabilities, the Vanguard's grapnel launcher, or the Bulwark's chapter banner and storm shield combination, your Space Marine
Okay,
specialty.
I just gotta pause to mention this. Like, bro, I feel like so many games just do not put this kind of effort in anymore, and it's like not like extreme amounts of effort either. It's well, I actually don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know enough about game development to really say that, but I feel like games like don't like a lot of people mention. I feel like certain obvious things that certain games should have had when it comes to like multiplayer or customization, and they just don't end up having it. I feel like it's a common thing nowadays. I don't know. It's just something that occurs to me. Could be wrong. But I feel like that's just something I've seen over like the last several years in a lot of games is just the lack of like substance in that department. I don't know.
Along with those of your squad mates, will be decisive on the battlefield. The more missions you play, the more you'll unlock cosmetics for your Space Marine.
That's awesome.
Also,
I love playing and
expanded
grinding
armory
for
data
cosmetics.
you can spend in the Battle Barge's armory to unlock new class perks and improve your armament's performance.
Eternal war demands eternal.
Versus mode.
If you're into more competitive challenges, well then you're in for a treat. Enter the fray in our Eternal War mode, where you'll be able to pit yourselves against other players. 6 Space Marines clash.
I didn't even know this game would have a PvP, and that's just making me more fucking hyped. Are you kidding me, bro? Okay, like here's the thing. I hadn't necessarily seen much on this game. I would say before. So okay, little just a tad bit of backstory. The reason this game came to my attention is because I randomly came across a tweet from somebody, one of those accounts that tweets about new games and such. Shinobi, if any of you guys know who I'm referring to, it's that account. And I saw him tweeting about this game, and initially I thought it was going to be on it was going to be an Xbox exclusive. Reason I thought that, by the way, was because there was an Xbox exclusive Warhammer 40K game. I think it was called. I was talking to a friend of mine about it yesterday. So it was. I believe it's called Dark Tide. That one I believe is an Xbox exclusive, and I thought that game looked sick. But that's the reason I thought this might be Xbox exclusive is because it's same different aspect of Warhammer 40K, but it's still Warhammer 40K. I didn't know how that would work. So I was glad to hear that it's not, because I saw the fucking clip that Shinobi had in his tweet, and this game looked fucking sick. And yeah, after that I tweeted to a friend of mine who said, "Yeah, it looks really cool." And he pre-ordered a physical copy, I believe, and another friend of mine I mentioned this to was interested, and he just pre-ordered it. I don't pre-order my games until the month of, so I'm just waiting until the month of, but I'm absolutely getting this shit. It looks awesome.
Against 6 of their sworn chaos adversaries in arenas inspired by the game's rich settings. Choose your preferred rule set, be it the intense Annihilation Deathmatch, strategic Seize Ground, or the exhilarating Capture and Control.
Bro,
Then engage in adrenaline-pumping matches that will test your skills against players from across the world.
I might have a lot of videos to make on this shit. Holy cow.
And add more weapons to your arsenal as you prove your valor on the battlefield. That's all just a taste of what is to come.
Just,
Can't wait for you to experience the
I'm sorry, just a fucking taste? Bro,
passion and care that our teams
3 different things: a campaign, a co-op mode, and a fucking a proper multiplayer mode. That's insane.
very soon.
In his name I will fight.
I'm actually kind of blown away.
Pre-order the standard, gold, or ultra editions.
Well, I'm just a little baffled. Like, this is, I feel like I shouldn't be baffled, because it feels like most games just lack certain, like, elements that this game has that games just used to have as a very common thing, you know? Nonetheless, I couldn't be more hyped. This actually looks insane. I'm so excited to play this with my friends. I don't know if they mentioned whether let me
Space Marine
is
2
the
is a
campaign co-op?
third-person action shooter set in the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. The game's campaign mode allows you to experience this epic story either solo or with up to 3 players in co-op.
So they have a co-op campaign and then a whole separate mode that's also co-op. Bro, I shit, maybe I'll pre-order this after. I'm not going to, because again, I have a system for pre-ordering games, but bro, I'm blown the fuck away. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm just blown the fuck away. Anyways, I'm super hyped. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and oh yeah, expect videos on this, of course, because that's the whole reason I'm doing a reaction to this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.